Morning, everyone. This is Sean Butner with Start Your Week with a High Performance Coach, the show where we help you find more joy, growth, and impact in your lives so you can build the lives that you really want. Now, today we're going to talk about what is your plan. So we're in the middle of September, and it's the beginning of school, and so what that means is we have educators and businesses that have done a lot of planning to say, should we do in person? Should we do virtual? Should we do some type of hybrid? We have people getting ready for the last sprint of the year before we start the holidays, and here in the U.S., the election season, which is probably going to be really nuts and stressful for everyone all around. We have so many different things going on in the world. Pandemic here in California, terrible air quality, wildfires, displacing people, all sorts of crazy stuff. So right now, having a plan, even though it might not be executed in the way that you want, is really important to keep focused what you need to get done, if you're able to. Of course, if you're, sometimes life happens and you have to change. But, what's your plan? How can you make sure that you're finishing 2020 strong and hopefully maybe better, because it's been a very strange and long year so far. But we have the opportunity now to maybe turn it around or to end on a higher note than when it started. So really, I just have two questions for you that'll help you plan for the rest of the year. And part of my plan right now is I'm really focused on my group coaching program and adding value to folks. So I have something on my calendar every day to make sure that I'm building bonuses and things like that, thinking that through, trying to nail that down. But I'd love to hear from you. So if you have some stuff that you want to get down, make sure you're posting that below here. And we'll get to the two questions, right? Question number one is, what things have really helped you keep productive this year? And how can you do more of those things going forward? This is such an important question because, it's helping you focus on the things that are really turning the dial for you. That like 80-20 rule, Betrayal rule, where, 20% of your results come from, or 80% of your results come from 20% of your effort. So just really doubling down on that and making sure that that's on your calendar, making sure that you're planning that, you're doing, things that we talk about in high performance coaching, like block time, just short bursts of things. Do you have a sprint going for your business or whatever you're working on? That'll be really helpful. And then the second question for you for the rest of the year are, what distractions keep coming up, or what hurdles do you keep encountering? And how can you plan to overcome those before you're in it, right? And I really love this question in coaching because it gets you thinking, like, I have more control over what, how I show up when struggle happens, right? I have a t-shirt, Honor the Struggle today. And, we can't avoid things, and you can't avoid them, so you have to hit them head on. So if you know that you're going to be constantly annoyed by the people in your house because we're all stuck indoors, how could you show up better? How could you communicate differently? How could you set up the environment to let people know that you're working? Maybe the door's closed, you can't come in unless something's super emergency. But how are you proactively thinking through those scenarios to make sure that you're on track? So that's the quick video I have for you guys today. Be sure to post below if you found those questions helpful. If not, what you're working on, how we can cheer you on and support you, because that's a good part of this show. So that said, folks, hope you have a great week. I hope the air quality here in California clears up, because it's been terrible for way too long, and I think people are starting to get batty. I know I am. So that said, go out there, live with more joy, find more personal growth, and have a greater impact in your communities today.